Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you for joining me into the next Battlerite Champion Spotlight. My name is Wilky and today we're gonna take a look at Ashka, the Molten Fury, or for the BLC peeps, this one is called Igniter. Now for his first ability, we have Fireball, which is a basic ranged attack, dealing 12 damage. Should the enemy be burning or being on Ignite, it'll reapply Ignite. So basically this one deals 12 damage, relatively good casting speed. Not the best range, but still pretty decent tool to harass enemies and reapply Ignite. His second ability, Firestorm, will charge up 3 projectiles that deal 14 damage, have a slight knockback, and apply Ignite, which you then can reapply using your left click. What Ignite does is it deals 8 damage over 6 seconds, and similar to Lucy's Toxin, we will be able to see... Whoops, no we won't. So let's take a look there. We will be able to see that, damn it, I actually need to get them to low health. This should work, alright. So you can see that he will burn down to 1 HP, but once again, Ignite is not able to take down the enemy, so make sure that you're actually finishing off the enemy and don't leave them to die from the dot, because they won't. His spacebar, Searing Flight, basically travels to a target location, dealing 10 damage should you land nearby an enemy. It's a very cool feature. It can be sort of aimed. It has a fixed minimum range as well as a fixed max range, but in between that, you are free to choose where you want to go. You have a very short time frame to actually adjust the range, but still keep in mind that you are able to slightly alter the path of where you want to fly and how far you want to fly. His Q ability is Flame Strike, which deals 20 area damage and stuns the enemy for 0.6 seconds. Kinda hard to land without a follow-up, or if the enemy has mobility. Deals a pretty good amount of damage and a 0.6 second stun. Very useful ability if you are able to land it, or if you want to zone out enemies. His E ability, Molten Fist, will launch himself forward as a fist. I'm not sure if that's visible. If you take a close look, Ashka will turn himself into like a molten or lava fist, knocking enemies away into whatever direction you're hitting them. This can also be used as a mobility tool, because even if you don't hit the enemy, you will always fly that not really much of a distance covered, but it'll still send you flying towards the direction. Also, it's good to know that should you impact with an enemy, it'll knock you back almost to where you came from. So this is a very good mobility tool, and it usually helps you both dodging and actually seeing the enemy if done correctly. Now to his axe abilities, his spacebar will be changed to Searing Fire, where he basically transforms, himself into, I don't know what. Basically all it does is that his fireballs will then heal him for 12 damage per hit. So this is a very good recovery tool. However, keep in mind that it'll use 50%, so 2 of your energy bars, for the effect for 12 health per hit. Basically what that looks like is, something like this. So you'll see rather this green flame if you want to, and then your auto hits will heal you for 12 damage. Can be used to recover health, however, hefty cost of 50%. His Q ability can be changed to Molten Change, which will then apply Petrify onto nearby enemies. Very, very good Petrify, relatively fast casting speed, however limited to melee around him, so make sure the enemy is close to you and they don't have anything left to escape. His third ability is Firewall, which has a very, very long cooldown, 20 seconds, so don't hastily spam this somewhere. It lasts for 3 seconds, and what it does, firstly it blocks enemy projectiles from that direction, so you can use this as a shield. Also, should enemies be passing through this, they will be ignited again. So this can be both used offensively and defensively. Very good tool, however, 20-second cooldown, so make sure to not waste this skill mindlessly. His ultimate, Infernal Scourge, Ashka turns into some kind of, I guess, lava worm. Not sure if you can see that you'll dive under the earth, dealing considerable amount of damage, also knocking the enemy up. I'm not sure if this is visible. Yeah, they will be CC'd for a slight duration. Afterwards, this trail will deal another 4 damage for 0.5 seconds. Also, it ignites the enemy, so not only do you apply the buff, Should they be not able to escape the Scourge, they will be dealt another 4 damage. Very good offensive ability, and kind of tricky to use because it has a slight wind up and you're vulnerable, so people who see that you're casting that might be able to escape. Can also be used to escape because you can just dive through walls or to snipe people should they not be expecting you to use that ultimate. Anyways, this sums it up for Ashka Spotlight on Battlerite. Hopefully you guys enjoyed another Spotlight, and as always, hopefully see you guys next time.